Oh, howdy all, grab yourselves a beer. It is time for the first news out of ExileCon. Now, I will suggest that immediately after watching this, you watch the keynote, or alternately, pause this video now and watch the keynote first. But basically, a quick summary. The announcements that were made in the first session had Chris Wilson basically announcing that there's going to be an entire new campaign that's being launched. So you'll be able to run the current Acts 1 to 10 in Path of Exile normal version. And in 4.0, you will be able to, which has been called Path of Exile 2, you will be able to run an alternate campaign. So basically 7 new acts that you can run as an alternative to the current 10. They look very polished. They showed a lot of gameplay footage from Act 1, and there's a number of really impressive bosses. You can see that they're fairly undertuned, and the player that they had running them appeared to be set up with very, very low damage output. So the fights were protracted and long, but there were some really impressive looking boss fights. Other key things from 4.0, there is going to be some form of shapeshifting, and there is a total overhaul of the skill gem system. Now, the way that they're doing this is that instead of you socketing skill gems into your gear, you are going to be socketing your support gems into your skill gems. So the sense that I got, and I could be wrong on this, but my understanding is that you will find 1, 2, 3, and 4 linked skill gems reasonably frequently. 5 linked and 6 linked ones will be precious and rare. Much like 5 and 6 linked chests at the moment are somewhat rarer. And then your items will be able to contain 4 skill gems. They'll have default colors. So if you pick up a bow, every bow will have 4 green skill gems in it, 4 green slots. You will then be able to put so you put 4 skill gems in there, and then each one of them can have its support gem socketed into it. This means you're going to be able to have a lot more well-linked skills at endgame, and this is going to be really interesting. So expect that, whereas at the moment, taking my character in Blight, I'm running a 6-linked Veil Fireball, and then I'm running like a Divine Eye Totem, and various other support skills, but my only real attack is the Fireball. This is going to change, and you'll be able to have a lot more skills that are actually heavily linked and therefore powerful enough to use. So that's going to be much more interesting, I think. In terms of 3.9, so that's 4.0. Everything so far is about 4.0. 3.9 is the next thing that there was some information announced for. The Shaper versus Elder conflict is being largely retired, it seems, and replaced with a new Conquerors of the Atlas concept, where basically the exiles that help Zana banish the Elder from the Atlas have gone fucking bonkers, and they are now the Conquerors of the Atlas. We don't have much in the way of systems. In the next 3 or 4 hours, there's going to be a deep dive video on 3.9, and we'll get a bit more of a sense at that point of what exactly is going on. Anyways, that's all I got for the moment. It definitely highly hyped at the moment, and highly recommend check out the official video, which should have gone off NDA by this point, the Path of Exile 2 trailer, because it looks spectacular. The graphics updates we were watching just looked absolutely amazing. I'm not even someone that usually cares that much about graphics in games, and I was wowed by it. Anyways, that's all I got for the moment. Have a good one.